Look at that, getting a quick start on this. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first, and we're going to do this monthly. This is the May Rumble, right? And it's by how it goes in the game. What is going on, Matt Storm? Welcome to the show, Iffy. What is happening? Welcome, Witcher Sister. Welcome to the stream, Sly Cooper. What is happening, Prime Time, my man? Welcome to the show. So, for the first time, we are going to be doing the thing. Now, I gotta tell you, take a second. That's why I came on like 3 minutes early. Take a second. Go ahead, share this out. I've got to share out a few things myself. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, you guys share it out. And then I didn't even share it out. Like, what's that all about? You know what I mean? So I'm going to take just a quick little 30 seconds here. Jump in here, do some stuff. So I'm going to drop some likes. I'm going to subscribe to my own channel. Absolutely free to subscribe. Absolutely free to get an account. Absolutely free to do a lot of things. So go ahead, hit all those buttons. But the most important free thing we could do right now is sharing the video. I'm going to share mine out right now to X. Trying to get used to saying that. To X, and then we're gonna share it out on the Discord. The more people start talking, the more the little robots will come on and start doing their thing. And those robots are gonna give you the links to all of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you the links, how to get into the Discord, how to do the stuff. If you're trying to join the Discord and you cannot, just put it in the screen. One of the moderators will get a link for you and get you joined up on the Discord. Almost ready, and then we are going to get this show on the road. This is a 30-man and 30 women Royal Rumble event that is getting ready to happen right now. So that means most of you, one way or the other, are going to be in. But in addition to that, you have to have at least 6 matches when you do this. So tag team titles are going to be on the line along with the world titles. And the world titles for this event, for the monthly event, will always be on the line. Now, because it's the first one, I set the match. But the winner of these Rumble events will hold on to the neat little belt right there and will get their shot at the current world champion at the time on the next Rumble show. So big business going on, but completely random. Have no idea how the people on this screen are going to appear, so I've got a thing I'm going to track them with, but here we go.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Or the next Rumble event.
For the All-Star Classic Championship!
So the other cool thing, they will get to carry around that title belt for the entire month.
Introducing the participants. First, representing the Wolfpack from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 274 pounds, Raymond Jones.
One of the other cool things that this should do for us, what is going on, Sentinel and Beast? Welcome to the show. But one of the other cool things is by doing a monthly Rumble event throughout the entire year, this should give us the ability to set Rumble records in the game inside the universe mode. Because it's a yearly game, it's tough to be setting any of those records. You know what I mean? But look, you can see that is a blank page. I have no idea who's coming out. Raymond Jones, though, drawing the very first. And look, I don't think it's possible to win from position number 1. Can Raymond Jones prove us wrong? I don't think it's possible to win a 30-man Rumble until...
The individual who drew number 2, representing the Syndicate from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 203 pounds, the United States Champion, the All-American JP.
Until you hit about the 20 mark, right? Now, we're going to find out. We have not run many Rumbles in our universe. I think maybe one, maybe two. 1 men and 1 women's, I believe, is the only thing we've ever done. So we've got, of course, our 10-person Rumble. That title belt, this belt that they'll be carrying is a lot different. This is going to be the monthly Rumble winner. And they're going to carry the belt just to signify that they won that belt. They will get a shot at the world title, like whoever wins this. So look, there's a lot on the line for a lot of people right now. You think maybe management won't schedule you in the world title shot. Maybe you're brand new. You're getting a shot a few times a year to leap the line and get a world title shot. Think about that. Absolutely crazy. So Raymond Jones and JP gonna kick it off in our very first May Rumble event. Look at that. JP's like, hey, let me get my hair done here, bud. And Raymond's like, that is not what I'm gonna let you do. But JP obviously liking how his hair looks. A little pissed off about it. And Rowdy drawing number 3. Now, I'll say this, maybe it is possible because we're talking about people getting released every 30 seconds. Because of that, because it's not like a 2-minute release window, maybe it will be possible to win from one of these early positions. We certainly got 3 guys who have the talent to do it. Oh, Jamison Emerald. Coming in at number 4. And look at Rowdy. You can see no longer wearing the Corporate Syndicate badging, but JP is wearing it. So there's a lot of things to go over and kind of talk about that. If you remember back when Jay Savage was leading the Syndicate, JP said that one day he would lead the Syndicate. He might have made those dreams come true. Maybe it took a little longer. Maybe it went a different way than he thought it was going to go. And Matt Storm coming out at number 5. So far, no eliminations has happened as of yet, but this will be the other great thing. We're really going to be able to start tracking more and more eliminations. At least, even if the game doesn't do it correctly, I will. Oh, Kedry now. Jamison Emerald's tag team partner coming out. Both men are going to be in the ring right next to each other. So, what is that going to mean? Raymond Jones eliminating Matt Storm first. And that's one of those crazy things. Jay Savage now coming in at number 7. But that's one of those crazy things where I think in a one-on-one match absolutely doesn't happen. But you saw Matt Storm whip Ray Jones into the corner, then run into Rowdy, broke up the momentum, and then turn around. Raymond Jones gets him, throws him back over and out of the ring. So, and look at this. You can't even write this. Jay Savage immediately going after JP, and you can see, too, Jay Savage not wearing any of the TWO stuff. So, what does that mean? You look at a guy like Grady coming in right now, and Grady in the league for a long time, but not getting a world title shot. Has the ability right now to earn him a world title shot doing that. Whoa, Raymond Jones almost put out. Cecil Davis now coming in at the number 9 spot. And right now, 7 guys in the ring. Oh, Jones almost threw Rowdy right out of the ring with one arm. Almost just said, hey, get up on out of here, little cow dog. As much as we talk about Grady getting a shot, Grady, the 3rd man eliminated in this match already. Oh, JP! Things are going fast and furious in the Thunderdome. Milkman now the 10th man to come in. And can JP... Oh, no, Savage said, you couldn't take it from me while I was there. You're not taking it from me now. You're not going to be the guy that eliminates me. And Savage over in the corner eliminates JP. And now it's Totes My Goats, and look at this. Totes at number 11 coming in with a completely new look. All the TWO stuff off of his character, gets in and immediately just throws a guy out. Totes eliminating Milkman immediately after getting in. Not even a move, just threw him out, and that kind of show you maybe how pissed off Totes is right now. But we know Digital, who turned on him, getting a world title shot here tonight. So it has been big stuff for Digital Dogs. Jake Plague, number 12, coming down the ramp. And looking at the people that are still in, Jamison Emerald at number 4 has been the one. No, Raymond Jones at number 1 been in the longest. Oh, and even though Savage and Totes are on the same side, kind of turned, they realize there can be only one. And this is one of those things where we talk about it is, are they taking it easy on each other, just kind of, letting these other guys beat each other up? Are they just kind of half doing the moves right now? Or are they not? Because it doesn't look right now like they're fighting super serious over in that corner. Frost Freeman coming in at 14. And almost looks like right there they're pulling the punches. And everybody else is super content to let him go. What is happening, Paul? Welcome to the stream. Been a while, been a minute. Glad to see you back. What is going on, Brian? Welcome to the show, brother. Paul, one of the oldest members of the Bark Squad, doing this thing. And Miguel Morales, number 15. Can Morales now, we're starting to get into the part where from here on out, you could win. Chilavak eliminated. Two, 4, 6, 7 guys in the ring right now. Oh, Toad's trying to get Miguel out immediately. He's like, oh, and Savage. Can they both get him out? No, Miguel fighting through it, throwing the bows. Jake now eliminating Cecil. And Miguel almost eliminated again. Plague and Totes going after it. Miguel and Savage going after it. Frost and Emerald Jameson getting it on. They're like Marvin Gaye getting it on over there, you know what I mean? Sentinel now coming in at number 16. And Jameson Emerald was at number 4. And now Totes has been eliminated. Jake Plague eliminating 2 people in a row. Savage Joe hanging in there right there. Him and Miguel kind of stepping back, and now Plague and Miguel going at it. Savage and Sentinel. Well, Savage, it looks like he's just going after everybody. You know what I mean? He doesn't even care who he's going after. Sam Hacksaw now coming in at 17, making his way down to the ring. And it's hard to even look down to write anything. You look down to write something, somebody's getting eliminated. You know what I mean? Oh, Drew Hawthorne, one of the hotter wrestlers right now. And Hacksaw getting eliminated by Plague. Logan Windsor, the big man, coming in at 19. And again, I told you about that 20 mark. Somewhere around 18, I think you can win it. And that doesn't mean you have to come in at 18. It means you have to be in the ring at 18. When the 18th guy comes in, you got a shot at winning this thing. What is Savage doing? Savage, like, I thought he was going to take him outside the ring, but doesn't. Takes him off that top rope. Blaze McCoy coming in at 20. Jay Savage and Jake Plague both eliminating 3 guys. And there it is, triple butterfly, Jay Savage. Jay Savage, I was saying, I think he is now at number 7. The guy who has been in the longest. And it looked like Drew was trying to take Miguel out. Sentinel ends up saving him. Like whether he meant to save him or didn't mean to save him. Doesn't matter either way. What is going on, Bradicano? Welcome to the show. Oh! Oh, did you see that one? Miguel eliminates Sentinel on a cutter. I have never seen that elimination before. And now TJ Mitchell coming in at 21. And you want to talk about some difference in sizes. There are some big boys in the ring right now. Then you got Miguel Morales, and then you got TJ Mitchell. Look at TJ. Savage swinging at TJ, almost missed him altogether. That's how short TJ Mitchell is. Drew eliminating Miguel Morales. Savage doing a little sneaky stuff. What is Digital Dogs doing here? He has got a world title shot, should not be in this match, but he is in the match. Blaze getting taken out by Drew Hawthorne. Looking like TJ almost got taken out, but doesn't make it. And here we go, Savage again with the tripletta, the triple butterfly. And Drew Hawthorne looking to do some damage. And you wonder, you look at what's going on with Digital. Why would Digital want to be in this match? But he did something. He must have coerced management somehow to get himself in this Rumble match. Drew Hawthorne can take a shot at the world title anytime he wants. He's in here. He could earn himself a third one, to be fair, or a second one, and is the current junior world champion as well in the TWC. So John Sanders almost out as fast as he was in. And Kempty Watson, and I didn't talk about it, but Cecil Davis, neither one of them wearing the colors of the TWO, and TJ Mitchell now out. And things happening so fast, we can't even keep up with it. I'll have to take a pause for the cause.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Man, I cannot believe half the action that's been going on. Like, I've been trying to keep up with it. But look at Digital Dogs. I would have guessed by now he would have been out. And not because somebody would have put him out. I just would have guessed he was like, no, I got a big fight tonight for the World Championship. What if he ends up winning tonight? And this should be the only time it could ever happen. What if he ends up winning tonight and then wins the world title? Don't get me wrong, conceivably he could lose it at a pay-per-view, you know what I mean? We don't know, but still, could you imagine that? Digital gets a shot at Digital Dogs. I don't even know how you'd reconcile that. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the show. But whoever's in this ring right now is going to win. What happens if Drew Hawthorne wins? And look at the people. You got Drew Hawthorne. You have Andrew Dubs, the king of the ring. You got Digital Dogs. But past that, well, you have R2K. R2K was on a little bit of a roll. Could Johnny C or JW Caliber like rookies right now. Could they find a way to get a world title shot? Well, working on it. Andrew Dubbs finally eliminated. Drew Hawthorne eliminated. I'm telling you, strange things could be afoot at the Circle K. And it looks like R2K is like, look, I should have got my shot already. And if you remember, he was like super hot, then fell off. And now, right here tonight, trying to make a comeback. R2K also the first guy to win from position number 1, win the Outlaw Championship. And not just win it, pin all 7 people. So Johnny C could do the impossible. Oh, Digital saves R2K. Maybe Digital, the new leader of the TWO. Maybe he's trying to recruit R2K. Maybe that's why he came in. He's like, hey, let's get some recruiting in here, TWO style. All it takes is one phone call, and my dogs start going crazy. I just have to get on the phone one time, starts going crazy. Yeah, you were in the Rumble. Women's Rumble. Oh, look at this. That's his finisher, hits it on Digital. And again, I don't know why Digital Dogs is even in. I don't even know why Dogs is in this one because he's fighting tonight. Like he must have pulled some strings with management backstage. R2K trying to do the thing, and every time R2K starts to get the better of Digital, Johnny C starts to get the better of him. Here it is. It is down to these two. Johnny C just eliminating R2K. And now Johnny C, you've maybe seen Johnny C 2 times, could be earning himself a world title shot. Can you imagine? You wrestle once or twice, haven't even made it on to the main show, haven't made it on to anything, and then you earn a world title shot? I mean, he's fighting the guy that's earned one here tonight. But Digital Dogs trying to show you right now that he plans on being the guy. And the guy he is.
Here is your winner, and new All-Star Classic Champion, the Destroyer, Dino Dog.
Can you even believe it? The Hardcore Champion earns the very first monthly Rumble win and has a shot here tonight. I thought he was just going to come out, kind of lay it up, you know what I mean? That is not what he has in mind. He's got something completely different in mind. He's got another shot next month. At the next Rumble, he is going to get the next shot. So can he beat, like he just went through a Rumble, he came in at position 22. Can he beat Jakai tonight for the world title? I'm going to find out. Don't know what he's going to do, but I told you, I just have this funny feeling you're the dog. And he kind of, still kind of fair to middling. You know what I mean? If you ever been in the South, you know what fair to middling is. And that's what he was kind of doing, just fair to middling. You don't even know what's going down. And then he turned on Totes My Goats. Took Totes My Goats, said, I'm going to be leading the TWO. Has his own faction going. Totes is like, okay. Now, we don't know how that's all. We don't even know the whole fallout of it as of yet. But what we do know is he started leading the TWO, and now he's in here winning the Rumble. He has a shot at the world title, starting to bring it to fruition, and look at the brand new attitude of the Authority. Now, this is not supposed to be our arena. This is not supposed to be the King of the Ring. Is not the arena for the Rumble. Our next arena will be different. It just wasn't ready as of yet, but the show is ready to go. When the show's ready, I gotta go. You know what I mean? We can't be hanging on, because if I miss a time, it could be a while before we can see it again. So, tonight we are in the King of the Ring. And that almost made you think Andrew Dubs was going to pull it off. You know, Dubs comes in at 26, but then Dubs goes through and he eliminates at least two. There's one I missed who eliminated Jake Plague. I didn't get to see who actually did it, but Dubs eliminated Angel and he eliminated Logan Windsor before getting eliminated. But you almost felt like Dubs was going to capture that magic again here tonight. And now the TCW Women's Tag Team Champions making their way down to the ring. Anita T, current 3 title belt holder. One of them being the Junior Women's World Title. And Sid B making their way down to the ring. You know, they end up beating the Faces of Fear to take the titles, but I'm telling you, when they beat the Faces of Fear were on another level. They were dominating the competition, and these two come in. Anita gets on her roll. Sid B has been on a roll of her own. And now they are the TCW Women's World Title belt now, but they're going to go up against 2 former world champions. Judge Julie Justice winning it one time, Victoria Van Diver winning the TCW World Title twice. So no slouches are they going up against.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Women's World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Victoria Van Diver and the Judge Julie Justice, the Authority.
Finally got Judge Julie Justice face scan fixed.
World Tag Team Champions and the Pro Wrestling Underground Women's Tag Team Champions, the Movable Objects, Cindy, and the Destroyer, Antista T, the Insiders.
Yeah, and Sid B holding 2 belts too, because they are also the 8 women, the TCW Special Series 8 women tag team champions as well. So, absolutely crazy. Now, Iffy, I did hear what Vanessa's been up to, heard that what she's doing, so that is that's going to be interesting as well. And this might be the biggest reason right here that they decided Sid should be the one to start this match off. You saw right there Vanessa going after Sid, and Sid's like, yeah, you take them little smacks somewhere else. And then you switch it back up, and you got Anita T super fast. So she's got the speed. You kind of got the tank and the speed, you know what I mean? Going on where Victoria Van Diver and Judge Julie Justice, they have the height now. They have the height. So when you look at, and we say it all the time, but Victoria Van Diver's finisher is that choke slam, but it's not just a normal choke slam. What are they doing? Oh, that is an owie. Oh, that was almost about to be another owie on the red carpet. You know what I mean? And look, Sid not taking any gruff off the former two-time world champion. Now we gotta say it because the title belts cannot change hands on a countout. It is what we call the champion's advantage rule. Yeah, look, Sid's like, oh, she went for the big one. But Vanessa keeps stopping it. Oh, she thought she stopped it there, but come to find out she didn't. But she has got to keep working, got to keep fighting, got to keep trying to get her way and fight her way through this. Double team incoming, man. We saw the first double team. What are they doing now? Okay. Something a little bit more. Oh, Victoria Vandiver trying to get out, but Anita T. And they do a really good job, like, isolating their opponents in the ring. Now goes, hooks the leg. One. And you would think after all the punishment dealt out by the TCW Women's Tag Team Champions, all on to Vanessa or Victoria Vandiver, you would think that you could get more than a one count, but that kind of just goes to show you why she has been a two-time world champion. And still keeping her in the ring. Still not allowing anybody to come in and take over. And I feel like because it's June, you know what we're about to do. What better time to do it than right now? 5 gifted memberships going out. Who is going to get them? Victoria Vandiver now fighting back through it. Oh, some people that we saw earlier, but Raymond Jones getting one. Blaze McCoy getting one. Logan Windsor. Pulicity. And MBS Cryptic all getting some free memberships. Oh, you can see what was going on right there. Victoria Vandiver. Kind of getting on to the ref. So we're going to want to kind of watch the ref. Is he going to count slow right here? Well, he's not even going to get a chance to count. Judge Julie Justice getting in to break that up, but it doesn't look like the Destroyer, Anita T, is going to ease up right here at all. Looked like she was maybe going for some double team action, but Victoria Vandiver again trying to find out. Now, Judge Julie Justice hasn't even made it into the match as of yet. Now, that is a good and a bad thing. If they can make sure that they keep her in the ring, but right there, gained the advantage, got things turned around. You see her moving a little bit slower, but now you have a fresh Judge Julie Justice in the ring. So, knowing that she hasn't been in the ring as of yet, what is going to be their strategy now moving forward? Well, don't know what their strategy is going to be, but I'm telling you, ever since Anita won the Junior World Championship, like, she has got this newfound confidence where she is taking it to the limit. Yeah, the judge gets in and it's like, oh, okay, well, it's Sid B. Well, now I'm going to show her the price of tea in China, but no way. Sid's like, you don't get to show me what the price of tea in China is. It's $1.19. What do you want to make of it? And they are trying their best to get through, but Sid B not allowing them to break through onto the other side. Oh, now I don't know that that was the best steal. Sid B sitting there waiting on Vanessa waiting on Victoria in the ring and now delivering. And you know, you look at a stomp and we talk about, because of the height, what that means to Victoria Vandiver's finisher. You look at the size of Sid B and what does that mean when that stomp comes down on the old belly section? You know what I mean? Anita T getting fired up, turns around and finds the judge. Little double throat punch to get her going in the morning. And now the double team move incoming. Roll, Rosketios. And big business happening right there. Hooks the leg. One. And I don't know, you know, I'm kind of looking at it right now and I'm like, that seemed like a very slow count. Well, slow count, but that was a big slam. 1, 2. And I thought they were going to retain right then. Right then and right there. Get out the old retainer clause. Thought that's what was about to happen. Another double team. Oh, and here comes their finisher again. Total destruction. Hook in the leg, and no way she kicks out of it twice. Whoa, the kick out so nice, she had to do it twice. But I start looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I thought Anita was going to go in, not for this move, but thought she might have put her total destruction not paying off, but maybe the destroyer would pay off. The judge not tapping. Pays hard for not tapping. And look, it's like looks like she is out right now, but is she just trying to lull these two to sleep? But here we go, another double team move incoming. Again, not their finisher, but still, you never know, you know what I mean? Definitely contempt of court, and here it is. This is the destroyer. 1, 2, 3, and the Insiders will retain the TCW Women's World Tag Team titles. You know, you look at this match as it started going through, and you start seeing things that are happening. If the Insiders were going to win, I would have put all my money that it would have been against Victoria Vandiver. Like, she was in that match for a long time in the beginning before finally getting the judge into the ring. But because of moves like this right there, it ends up being the judge who is unable to kick out of the 3 count. And then when it is all said and done, the destroyer is the payoff.
And still, Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Destroyer, Antista T, and the movable object, Cindy, the Insiders.
What a crazy set of things going on so far. And look, even when you look at some of these tag team matches, to get a 4-star match, like, you know, on average, probably you're looking at about a 3-star match, about 2.5 for a singles match, but about a 3-star for a tag team match is about your average. So hitting a 4-star, absolutely amazing match sitting right there. Now, you might have wondered why maybe Eagle Star maybe Bama, maybe Vipero and Zach Hamilton weren't in the Rumble. Well, this is why right here. Honestly, the guy who won it shouldn't have been in the Rumble, but he was. Don't know how he talked management into it. But getting a shot right now, or here coming up at the world title. Matter of fact, it is going to be the next match right after this. Digital Dogs versus Jakai. They're back! Rowdy Hunt returning now to lead the Four Horsemen, or the Horsemen now as they're called. Is there going to be 4 of them? Is there going to only be 3 of them? Is there going to be 5 of them? We don't know, but they have dropped a 4 in there. That'll probably still be their symbol, but how many horsemen are there going to be? Now just called the Horsemen. And it looks like now they have got a brand new mission. Rowdy looking like maybe he learned from leading the corporate syndicate. And what is that going to mean too? You know, like, who is still in the corporate syndicate? Who is not in the corporate syndicate? Who's in the Horsemen? Who's in the TWO? Who's walking around with Jay Savage and Totes My Goats? Like, we don't know. But it does look like the former VP and now leader, the president of the corporate syndicate, making his way down to the ring and bringing his boys down. So we know 4 people that are definitely in the corporate syndicate. Are they going to continue to be the corporate syndicate? Will they be the corporation? Will they just be the syndicate? My money's on the syndicate, but we will see. But Sam Hacksaw coming down, showing off. And look, every one of them has a title belt. Maybe that's what it took. Like, maybe JP's like, look, we're only going to keep the champions, the people that are holding gold right now in the syndicate. So, big stuff going on there.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 480 pounds. The Pro Wrestling Underground Tag Team Champions, Palmer Boy and the Eagle and their opponents at a combined weight of 405 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, Zach Hamilton and the Snake V. Pierre O. The Syndicate.
Now that's the other thing too. I don't know who's the best looking announcer on the face of the planet, but I do know that I work my cheekbones to the bone. You know what I mean? I do know. And then I show them, like, look, you can see how hard I work right there. You can see them cheekbones. It's absolutely crazy. Look at the state of that. Coming out, one kick. He did it once, twice, 3 times a lady, almost 3 times a lady, and Bama's like, hey, I'm not going to do it one at a time. I'm going to deliver both right back at you. Maybe it's a different guy. Maybe, it was a different person, but still delivering the 2 feet back. And you look at the size of these teams, roughly the same size. You probably give a little bit of the size nod. And probably roughly about 20 pounds per wrestler to the Horsemen. And normally I would say, like, you look at the meanness of it, you know what I mean? The meanness of the team, and you'd give the nod to the Horsemen, obviously. But in this case, I don't know that you can. You got kind of the team of who they like to call themselves the Vipers. That, yeah, they're in the syndicate, but you still look at it, and what was that? You can see Vipero grabbing the back of his head right there. And even though you look at just, if you're looking at it in pure poundage, it's about 20 pounds, but then you look at the state of Eagles. Lots of muscle, kind of worked his way up into that. If you remember when he first came in, kind of skinny, but stayed in the gym, stayed doing the things that he needs to do. If you don't know why our members are called the Bark Squad, you're about to hear it right now. Mama's home. What's going on, Logan? Welcome to the stream, brother. Really appreciate that. Yeah, sharing's the biggest thing you can do. Like, share. If you're new, subscribe. You found us. The hard part's over. Now just sit back, let me work for you. Oh, little dab there at the end. Del Cream, a little dab will do you. You know what I mean? Oh, he caught it the first time. Caught it to the gut. Stopped that from coming down. Vipero takes his leg back and then right up underneath that jawbone. Delivering it. Then goes upside his head. He put them boots upside his head. Here we go. Let the barking begin. Let the barking hit the floor. Let the barking hit the floor. And you look at a lot of these matches and you're like, oh, this one is going this way, or oh, that one is going that way. But that is not what has been going on in this match so far. It has really been back and forth. The more you watch the match, we have seen the Syndicate doing their thing. We have seen the Horsemen doing their thing. And it looked like right there Bama was going to deliver it out. But looks, Hacksaw now getting involved, saying, hey, what are you doing? Big guy, Eagle Star now getting involved. Kind of slammed him down a few more times on the floor. Bama now trying to get after. Well, not even trying now. He's just doing it. Vipero turning it around against Eagle Star. Bama still delivering some things to Zach, but when he jumped out of the ring, it starts to count over. Now, again, champion's advantage. You got to remember, the belts will not change hands on a count out. Oh, owies. And see, very smart play right there by Bama. Bama knows that the titles can't change hands, so he gets out there and resets the count. But Vipero and Eagle Star, they're like, we got to get things going. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Ate that clothesline right there. But ate it or not, doesn't matter. Bama gets right back in control. Look, you can see some of the Monday Night Meltdown signs out in the crowd. We don't get to see them a lot. And oh, coast to coast with Art Bell. Wait, what? Look, again, normally it's JP getting involved, but right now it isn't JP. Sam Hacksaw getting involved. Zach Hamilton, but look, Bama waiting on him. Not even distracted a little bit. Goes over now. Gets his partner the advantage. Gets him tagged in, but made sure Zach Hamilton was on the ground. Eagle now jumps in there. Hooks the leg. 2. And Zach able to kick out in 2. Oh, owie. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, with the traveling we do and then with all the shots and stuff, I feel your pain, Paul. I can feel your pain for sure. And that is the Syndicate, the Vipers finisher. Hooks him 1. And that is one of those finishing moves that can be done in any order. Like it could be Vipero in the ring, it could be Zach Hamilton in the ring. But now, looking like the Vipers are like, hey, we got to get the win and we got to get it quick. He's got it hooked in. Vipero's got it hooked in, but Eagle does not tap out. Whips him back into the corner. Now the double team move coming in, a different one. Little assisted crossbody shoulder block. Hooks him up. 1, 2, 3. And the Syndicate will retain the TCW World Tag Team Championships. I'm going to tell you, things are going pretty evenly back and forth, and things are happening, right? But once the Vipers really got their tag team finisher on, that's when things, you could kind of see, it kind of shifted a little bit. You could start to see that the momentum started swinging in the way of the Vipers, and then they just kind of kept things going. Every time the Horsemen kind of started to get it turned around, the Vipers just kept it up and then found a way to come up with a win. Now you look at some of the greater tag teams, Bama and Eagle still kind of learning themselves. They've been singles partners or singles for a long time now. Been doing a lot more tagging here in the last about half a season. So starting to come along, starting to get those title shots. But still,
here are your winners, and still World Tag Team Champions, Zach Hamilton and the Snake v. Pierre the Syndicate.
But so far, so good. Business is good right now for the Syndicate. Change in leadership at the top, and they just continue to win and defend. So, you look at both tag team matches, both of them coming out at 4 stars. So far, really, really great performances. You would expect that a Royal Rumble is going to come out with a 5-star every time. So really, the difference in the rating scheme is going to be these 4 matches in between. Now, we just saw them win the men's Rumble event, and now we're going to see him step back in the ring. But I'm telling you, probably at a huge disadvantage. So I don't know if this is going to be one of those things, yeah, he won and he's going to get another shot at the world title. But is this one of those things where this match turns more into a scouting event than an actual match that he expects to win?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, I said that about the Rumble, and then he turned around and won the Rumble. So what do I know? And another interesting thing immediately, and this is probably one of those things where, you know, Dogs calls Hulk Hogan and says, hey, I need a manager. Like, who can we get? And Hogan probably is like, look, you could go Jimmy Hart or you could go Bobby the Brain Heenan, and that would probably line up a lot better. And so Dogs looking like, and of course all speculation, but looking like he decided to go this way. So it's going to be interesting to see, will Bobby play a role? With the leadership of Bobby, do they change directions? Maybe because of Bobby already, you know, we've already seen him win. And even though Angel was not in the Rumble that long, but we did see Raymond Jones. Raymond Jones was in there for quite some time, so maybe Raymond in the back, maybe suffered a minor injury, unable to come down to ringside right now. Maybe we see him later in the match. Who knows? Yeah, you never know. You know, Tote's not the best guy on the planet, so there ain't no telling what he could have in store for anybody. I mean, and anybody that aligns with digital, you know what I mean?
Introducing the challenger from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 407 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, the Destroyer, Dino Dog. And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 248 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Wolf.
Now, here's the crazy thing. Like, nobody has really been able to hang with Jakai. And it's not like he hasn't been wrestling nobodies. He's wrestled the likes of Rowdy. He's wrestled the likes of Totes. He's wrestled the likes of Drew. He's wrestled the likes of a lot of people. And depending on if he wins this match, might be facing a Drew again. Like, who knows? Drew is Mr. Money in the Bank for the TCW, so Drew's got a shot whenever he wants to take it, but will it be against Jakai or will it be against Digital Dogs? And still, at the end of the day, you know, in a match like this, whoever faces off against Dogs, they've got a lot to break through, you know what I mean? But if you're wrestling a guy like Digital Dogs, you got to remember, too, it's not a sprint. It is definitely a marathon. You got to wear him down, and then beat him in the stamina department. You got to keep things going. You know, take some combos to him. Keep moving, juke and jive, and dip, dodge, dive, dip, dive, dodge, and duck, and dodge. And again, I said, you know, maybe this is like some scouting match for Digital, you know, to see what he's up against. And I said that about the Royal Rumble, but look at the state of this. Like, he doesn't look like it's a scouting match. It looks like Digital trying to win the world title here tonight. And it's not like you get a lot of shots, so you got to take every shot you can get, even though he's earned another shot at the next Rumble. And look, you thought Bobby the Brain was going to be involved. Chilivok instead is the guy distracting Jakai. And Jakai, even though Digital weighs 407 pounds, Jakai is still able to kick out with some authority. Even though he let it get to a 2 count, still kicking out with that authority. Went for the swing and double axe handle, and in the middle of the swing, Digital sidestepping him and staying in control of the match. And Logan, really appreciate your membership, brother. 5-month member. And it's funny because I don't want you guys thinking like you're like, oh, maybe Totes isn't practicing what he preaches. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just like trying to tell me to be member. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I'm a member too. I'm the top member. Oh my goodness, here we go. Like, again, I feel like I'm wrong, and you can see the TWO members, they're already trying to celebrate. Jakai says, I don't know what you're celebrating about. I'm still the champ. But we haven't seen anybody like dominate the champ up to this point. So the champ has got to take Digital. Well, he's already taken a couple of his best shots. He's got to be able to take a few more. He's got to find a way to turn this around. And you can start to see it. Like his body really starting to look like he's saying, oh, I thought we were about to have a new champ. Digital thought we were about it. This is going to be a huge night for Digital. The very first May Rumble. And if Digital could be the only guy to ever not only win the monthly Rumble, but then win the world title in the same exact night. That was a huge risk he took tonight. Now Jakai trying to fight back through it, trying to break through these defenses. And look, just look at the power of Digital. You can see it in his body. Oh, hits him with the wolf spike. Now getting all kinds of pumped up. Hits him with the finisher. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And I thought that was going to be it right there. Like, yeah, one thing is one thing, another thing is another thing. But at the end of the day, Digital has already fought off quite a few people. Hits him again, and this has got to be it. This has got to be over right now. Jakai wanted to really make sure that this time if he hits him with that cutter, that it is it. It is all over but the crying. So really going to work. You can see, even though he's got that mask on, even though he's got the protective gear around his breathing apparatus, and it looked like he was setting up, but now Bobby the Brain Heaton. Like this is one of the things that Bobby does. You saw earlier, it was Chilavok. Digital back up on his feet and catches Jakai riding dirty. And Digital setting up for a second time, but can he get it in this time? Takes him up and back down, and we might have a brand new champion. We could very well have a brand new champion. And we do. Digital Dogs for the very first time in TCW history becoming the TCW World Champion and the monthly Rumble winner all in the same night. You look through some of these moves and you're like, oh, it's got to be done this way or it's got to be done that way. But right here, really thought this was going to get turned around. You saw the wolf spike come in, and right after the wolf spike, Jakai gets fired up. Referee tries to get in the way, almost like he fears Digital Dogs, hits him with that cutter, but Digital able to fight through it and come away winning his very first world championship.
Here is your winner, and new World Heavyweight Champion, the
Absolutely crazy. It's going to be amazing to see like what happens with that moving forward. But a 3.5-star match coming out of the World Championship match after 2 4-star tag matches. And then we still, 2 big matches left tonight. We've got still the 30-woman Rumble. And right now, Melinda will be defending her title against, and this is shocking, we have seen Miss Nightmare, multi-time Universal winner of different titles, the Divas title, the World title, but never the TCW World Championship. So management in the back decided, hey, let's see, at least give her a shot. And a brand new look, brand new outfit, brand new hairdo for Melinda here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
What's going on, JW? Welcome to the show. Yeah, it has been a long time coming, and you look at the length of time Jakai held the belt. Like, it wasn't like Jakai was some flash in the pan. He's held that belt for the entirety. Won it right at the end of Season 6 and has held it now through 19 episodes of Season 7. So, he has held the title for a hot minute, that is for sure. Now the Faces of Fear coming back out, trying to see if Miss Nightmare can win her very first TCW Women's World Championship. It's one of those like dream matches. You got Miss Nightmare winning all these titles, doing all these things, but never becoming the world champion, and then coming out facing off against Melinda G. Melinda G, it looks like, also has left the TWO. What's going on, Blaze? Welcome to the stream, brother. You put exclamation point Blazed with a D in the chat. It will give you the link to Blaze Radio's channel. Definitely go over there, check them out. I know most of you have, but if you haven't, we found that 91% of our viewership is all brand new. But brand new look for Melinda G. Melinda now making her way down to the ring. Current TCW Women's World Champion. Debuting her brand new non-TWO look. And it's starting to feel like all these factions, all these things are getting ready for Factions War. Like, who knows when that's coming, but it's coming soon. Faction Wars 2 coming up here in the next couple months. And it looks like some of these teams are starting to position themselves in different ways. And look at that. Melinda choosing not to take Ozzy's name off that title belt. Is it a troll? Or is it done out of respect?
Introducing the challenger. From your darkest fears, Miss Nightmare. And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Women's World Champion, Indestructible Melissa Gutierrez.
So we have seen both tag teams defend their title belts, but we have not seen the world champions defend theirs. So Here we go. You can tell Melinda right here giving up a little bit of size to Miss Nightmare. Miss Nightmare, one of the taller wrestlers in. Now, both women weigh about the same, but Miss Nightmare having the height and really having the experience. But normally you would say Miss Nightmare has the aggression, but not against Melinda. So Melinda right there, look at that, getting that turned around with a quickness. Now wearing the Bay of Iffy right on the top there. And you can see some other wrestlers wearing the Bay of Iffy symbol as well. Melinda right now showing you why she is the current women's world champion. But again, Miss Nightmare has won the Universal Divas title, won the Universal World title, just has never won and hasn't had many shots. Really, a lot more focus on that Universal division, and then in the TCW really focus more on the tag team title division. But again, getting her shot here tonight will be interesting to see how this goes, how this match plays out. Hooks both legs. Melinda doing the, oh, look at that. Alana pulling the referee out of the ring, talking to the referee about maybe some stuff she saw going on, and the referee is like, hey, you need to stop it. Don't be jacking with me while I'm trying to officiate this match. Is he throwing her out, or what is he doing? He's giving her the what for, that is for sure. But is he throwing Alana D out? It looked like he was throwing her, and he did. The referee throwing out Alana D, the other face of fear, for putting hands on him. They had a long discussion about whatever. Now, will it have been worth it? Oh, pump handle right there. And Iffy is like the queen of the pump handle. You see, she has got a lot of different moves where she can hit you with the pump handle. So when she goes into the pump handle motion, you don't even know which move is going to come out of it. So when you're trying to scout her, because a lot of her moves start the same, I think that's where a lot of success comes from. Now, of course, the Fafo Slam, and we might be seeing it right now. Gets her up and back down, and was that distraction of Alana D enough to cost Miss Nightmare the match? And it looks like it is so far, because ever since that happened, Miss Nightmare has seemed like off. A little bit off kilter, not even knowing what is going on. But she has got to find a way to turn it around, get back in the game, get back into doing what she is doing. But Melinda, in normal fashion, has not really been allowing that to go down. Now, and this might be it. Oh, I was going to say, you got to watch out. When Miss Nightmare whips you into the rope, she can hit you with the bone crusher. But Melinda turns it around and hits her with like a spine crusher. 1, 2, 3, and Melinda G will retain the TCW Women's World Championship. You know, it's funny, you're looking at the things that are happening, and really Melinda kind of owning what is going on right now. Now, they've already went past the part where the referee kicked out Alana D, but you can see right over there, the Totes My Goats bat is sitting right at the bottom there. Maybe that had something to do with it, like he pulled her out, but also saw the bat and was like, no, we're not having it here tonight. Not having it here tonight. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But Melinda able to retain the title.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Champion, Indestructible Melissa Gutierrez.
Linda, like, just holding that up and being like, hey, bring it on. I take on everybody. But you see what the result is. Now, main event of the night, final match of the evening, the women's monthly Royal Rumble match. Not Royal Rumble, but just the Rumble match. So, again, we'll see the names, but we have no idea what order. Look, we're going to write it down as they do the thing. Blank piece of paper again, just so we can record all the happenings going on. So you're going to see some older, more experienced wrestlers. You're going to see some of the younger talent that is going to be in there. It is going to be interesting, but it is not going to be easy to win.
Introducing the participants. First, representing the Thrill Seekers. From no place in particular. The Pro Wrestling Women's Non-Stop Champion. The Punisher. My.
So right now, as we know it, the record as far as when the participant entered to when they won, like who won the Rumble, right now is Digital Dogs, entering at 22 and then winning the Rumble. Can somebody on the women's side do it earlier than that? And with only 30 seconds in between, up to 8 people in the ring at a time, like, things get crazy fast. We saw that in the men's match. Things start happening and flying around in the Thunderdome.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the Outlaws. From Chesapeake, Virginia, the irresistible force, Rebecca Dawn.
I haven't made it all the way through, like with 97 cause. I made it through half the men, half the women. But if your name starts with something else, I haven't made it all the way through to make sure that stuff doesn't happen. And of all things, like of all the people, it had to be you. So getting off to a quick start already. These two are going to be hashing out in the ring. Now, we have seen Rumbles go down differently when there is a longer than 30-second count in between each participant. Will we see the ladies make it to the max, or will they start throwing themselves out a lot earlier? We have seen it one time where it got down to the point where people were coming in and the one person that was already in the ring was just throwing people out. Oh, and here she is, the debut this year of Lady Rock. First time seeing Lady Rock in a TCW ring. And you look at Lady Rock right now, looking though like maybe something to prove coming in match 1, really doing a good job of controlling the ring. And now Olacron coming in at number 4. You know, these monthly things, there are going to be a big deal. The winner's getting world title shots. Will Digital still have his belt? Will he still be the world title by the time the June Rumble comes around? Because if he loses, he's already got a shot at the world title at the June Rumble. But if he is, what is going to happen? Diamond Santos coming in at number 5. Oh, we thought, I was like, wow, Rebecca Dawn entering, like leaving early. but fights through it. Holocron unable to get her out. But that would have been like a huge thing for her. Number 6 getting ready to come down to the ring right now. And Penny. Now we know Penny and Lady Rock tag team partners. How is that going to play out? Well, that's how it's going to play out right there. Both the women going after each other immediately upon entering in the ring. I mean, look, at the end of the day, there could be only one. But this early in the match, you would think that there would be a little more cooperation. Diamond Santos getting Rebecca Dawn out now. Susie Lee coming in at number 7. Now I was like, wow, just to show you no good deed goes unpunished. Diamond Santos almost eliminated right after she eliminated Rebecca Dawn. And now Kylie Watson coming in at number 8. So 7 ladies in the ring right now. Mimi going after, trying to control the thing, but it's like her and Lady Rock really want to get after each other. Not even that. Look, Mimi hitting Kylie with a Mia Moore. Now again, the only way to get out of this match is going over that top rope and both feet hitting the floor. Mimi eliminates Kylie, and look at this. Somehow not sure who just eliminated Diamond Santos, but Victoria Vandiver, we just saw her a couple matches ago, pulling a digital dog, somehow getting her way into this match as well. Will she have the same success? We'll see. And so far, the ladies not even get... Oh, look at this. Penny trying to eliminate her tag team partner. And Angela Starr coming in at the 10 position. Seven wrestlers in the ring right now. Susie trying to eliminate Mimi. Mimi coming in at the number 1 spot. And Heather D coming in at number 11. So Angela now getting after Lady Rock. Susie and Mimi going after it. Heather and Penny going after it. Victoria trying to get back to her feet. And Mimi eliminates Susie. Oh, for a brief second, we did have 8 competitors in the ring finally. Mimi on another level right now. Eliminates Lady Rock. Penny eliminating Holocron. Angela Starr trying to eliminate Victoria Van Diver. Angela Starr eliminating Victoria Van Diver. The Witcher coming in at number 12. Penny immediately grabbing Witcher, and I think some people know, like, if you look, Heather recognizes it too. They're like, we have got to get her out with a quickness. What is going on, Dubs? Welcome to the stream. Witcher, though, fighting back. Still getting double team. Mimi sees the double team going on, and Stephanie Walker now making her way in at number 13. Oh, Mimi just got split open by Stephanie Walker. It looked like she was going to get eliminated with a quickness, but Stephanie fighting her way through that. Angela Starr trying to get Heather out. She had success last time getting Victoria Van Diver out in the corner, trying it with Heather. Heather, though, able to fight her way through. Oh, Heather almost getting her out. Angela Starr turning it back around on her, though. Heather turning it back around on her, and Bobby Hart becoming entrant number 14. And now arguably one of the greatest champions and the greatest Universal champion, Cheyenne, coming in, and look, immediately going after the leader of the NWO and eliminating her.
Has been eliminated.
Maybe Cheyenne trying to send a statement saying I should be the leader of the TWO.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Bobby now eliminating Stephanie. And now we're back to 6 again. Mimi still, remember, even though she's bleeding from the forehead there, still the first one to come in. And again, if you can stay in, now Cheyenne looks like that turnbuckle maneuver might have split her open as well. We'll have to keep an eye and see if we can see anything from that. But again, if you can make it to when the 18th entrant comes in, you got a shot to win. It doesn't matter when you came in. It matters how long you can make it. And Lexi Hart coming in at number 16. So Penny came in at 6. Angela came in at 10. Witcher at 12, Bobby Hart at 14, Cheyenne at 15, and now Lexi at 16, still all in the ring.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Witcher eliminated by Bobby Hart. Oh, and the one you don't want to see at 17. Here comes Crimson. Bobby right now on an absolute roll, eliminates Mimi for her third elimination. And this could be the end of Bobby's run right here, going up against Crimson. Crimson on another level.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Penny eliminating Angela Starr. So right now, Penny, the longest one. And here we go, number 18. 18, and that's a magic number. So from here on out, anybody in the ring or coming into the ring does have a chance to win this match. Two members of the Hart Foundation in the ring. Look, Penny's like, wait a second, big lady. What is going on with that? And somehow Bobby Hart keeps getting brought back into Crimson's little sphere of influence. And more people are trying to break on through to the other side and unable to do it. Rapincha now making her way down to the ring at number 19.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Bobby eliminating Cheyenne at the 13th one to be eliminated. Penny trying to get Rapincha out right now. Misty Watson on her way down to the ring at 20. And Rapincha able to fight through with Penny. Misty immediately getting in, going after the Hart sisters. You can see the Hart sisters over there doing their thing. And Misty going after both of them. Oh, Rose SpaghettiOs getting ready to take a ride in Crimson. Chokeslam Allison out of the ring. Anita T, the current junior world champion. We have seen two women tonight that have already had matches now somehow finding their way into this match. And Anita ends up saving Misty. I don't think that was the point. But ends up doing it now. Crimson trying to take Penny over. Penny fighting for her life. Lexi fighting for her life. Anita and Rapincha going after it, but Anita trying to get back over to Bobby. Bobby now whipping her into the corner. Lexi trying to handle the business with Misty. Crimson having things under control with Penny. And I don't know what Lexi and Misty were talking about right there, but talking about something. And now here she comes at number 22, Ozzy making her way into the ring. And I believe 2, 4, 6, 8 women in the ring right now. Look at the blood, though, running down the face of Bobby Hart. Bobby really fighting to stay alive. Coming in at 14. Penny's still at number 6, the longest competitor in this thing. What is going on? Derek Falkowski, welcome to the show. Look at that. Misty and Rapincha wanting to get after each other. Rapincha trying to fight through to Anita. And now the two redheads going after it, Crimson and Misty. Crimson trying to walk Misty out of the ring. And Misty might have split Crimson open right there, fighting back. And what a slam that was. Did you see the state of the ring? I thought we were going to lose the entire ring right there. That ring absolutely shook. Shocked that we have anybody there. But Misty finally eliminating Bobby Hart. Bobby having a great run with 4 eliminations here tonight. You had Bobby with 4 eliminations. Mimi had 3 eliminations, so lots of stuff going on. Not sure who just eliminated Penny. I missed that part of it because the things are going fast and furious around here, but Penny eliminated. Crimson trying to get Ozzy. Now Anita T trying to get Crimson, and Ozzy ends up saving her. That's one of those things I think it comes back maybe to bite Ozzy in the Unquisiadora. Missed it again. I don't know which one of the two eliminated Bobby Hart or Lexi Hart. and thought Crimson was going to try to take Misty with that choke slam over the top rope. Did not, however, now setting her up. And again, oh, never mind. Here she goes. Will she choke slam her out of the ring? And she does. So Crimson eliminating Misty Jane. Number 23 in the ring now. And Aussie determined to get back at Crimson and get her out of this match. And not a bad idea, because the longer you leave somebody like Crimson in, the more likely she is that she can win that match. Repentia taking it, which is a dangerous move, but a flippity-doo-dah top of the scunion to you. Her tag team partner, Sarah, coming down at the number 24 spot. Sarah getting in, trying to get to work real quick. What's going on? Eagle Star, welcome to the stream, brother. Sarah trying to eliminate Jane. Can Jane stay in this match? She does. And that might have been a mistake right there on Crimson's part, because I think she split open Repentia, and Repentia loves the blood stuff. Monica Monroe coming in at number 25. And Monica, like, really in a good spot right now where she might be able to find a way to sneak a win. Oh, here it is. Bloody gumdrop coming in. Anita Tito getting out of the way. Jane trying to get Sarah out. Sarah moving out of the way. Right now, 7 wrestlers in the ring. The 8th one on her way down right now. And that is Alana D. So look, we have seen a lot of the women that have wrestled here tonight. Like, she didn't wrestle, but she came down. We've seen her as a manager right immediately going after Crimson. And if I was sitting in the back watching the monitors, I'd be like, I have got to find a way to get Crimson out of this match. Like, quick like and in a hurry. That would be my number one goal coming into it. How do I get Crimson out of this match? You leave Crimson in this match for too long, and she's going to find a way to win it. Just like Digital. Digital, same thing, coming in at 22, finding a way to win the match. Oh, the Destroyer right there. Hits it on Alana D. Alana trying to get out of the way. Jane fighting with Aussie right now. And Monica eliminates Alana D. Alana D was not in the match that long. Getting knocked out. Sarah trying to eliminate, but look at this. Jane saves her. So we've seen Aussie save Crimson. We have seen Jane save Crimson. But Jane does eliminate Sarah. So still making some inroads to the cause. Anita T trying to get Crimson out of the match.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Jane eliminating eliminating Repentia. And it's funny, for as good as Repentia is in like one-on-one type matches, kind of like a Totes Magos, great at one-on-one matches, never really been super good at these specialty type matches like a Rumble or stuff like that. Vanessa LeVay becoming number 27 and immediately comes in and tries to get Monica Monroe out. Fighting and pushing her down. Jane and Aussie going after it. And Crimson just dominating. I am telling you, look, she's going after Aussie right now, taking Aussie up and right back down for that ride. Yuri Walker coming in at 28. And we've seen two of the Walker sisters, but I wonder, are we going to see Samantha Walker make it in? Only 2 participants left, so there's a high probability right now. Anita T eliminating Monica Monroe. Anita T then eliminating Ozzy. Phoenix coming down at 29. And again, they have left Crimson in this match. Oh, Crimson, could this be our first dual elimination? No, Yuri able to fight through it right there. Crimson continuing to try to get her out. And here it comes, the last competitor in the Rumble. And it is T. Jones. So whoever it is in the ring right now. Somebody will become the very first May Rumble winner. Anita T now going after Vanessa LeVay. Can she get her out? And she does. So Anita T already getting 3 eliminations in this match. Right now, the most we have seen tonight is 4, and that was by Bobby Hart. But she's going to have at least 1 or 2 more in her if she wants to do that. And look, Anita getting out of the way. Yuri was going to go up top. And who knows what she was going to do, but it looked like she had some bad intentions right there. But Anita able to crawl away and get out. Yuri again fighting off T. Jones, not allowing herself to be eliminated. Jane going after Phoenix, and Anita T right back. I think Anita's starting to figure this out. Yuri eliminating TJ. What? Anita T on her own, able to eliminate Crimson in the corner. And I'm going to tell you, that is no easy task right there. Anita T quickly becoming the favorite. Could she earn herself one of these 4? Yuri Walker might do it. Jane might do it. Phoenix might do it. Anita T, like, who knows? But you could tell, you could look at these women right now and see they have absolutely been in a battle here in this match. One of them will absolutely have earned a world title shot. Now Phoenix split open. I think Anita T's bleeding. Jane might be, like, who even knows what is going on? Anita T going for her 5th elimination. Phoenix not allowing it to happen. Jane now getting Yuri over in the corner. Going to try to get an elimination of her own. Phoenix getting Anita T in the corner. And now both women fighting to stay on and stay in this match. Yuri successfully fights to stay in. Anita successfully fights to stay in. Anita T coming in at 21. Jane coming in at 23. Phoenix coming in at 29. And Yuri coming in at 28. Hits Phoenix with the Destroyer. And this might be a great time. Oh! Jane able to find a way. So Jane not split open, but you can see the bruises on her face. And right now, there's some great one-on-ones. There's like 2 really good one-on-one matches going back and forth. Huge cross-body. And Jane setting up for the last dance of Mary Jane. One more time to ease the pain. Phoenix, though, fighting through, staying in the ring. And you can see, like, how wore out all these women are. Yuri again, gonna try it again, and somehow just misses that. Thought she had it right there. Anita T gets eliminated by Phoenix. And I got to tell you, I thought Anita T had the momentum. Yuri finally getting the best of Jane. And then there were two, Phoenix or Yuri Walker. Which one will earn a TCW Women's World Title shot? Yuri coming in at 28, Phoenix coming in at 29. So no record getting broken as far as that goes. But at the end of the day, that is not the most important thing that could happen. The most important thing is winning this and getting your world title shot. So we've got a wrestler been around a long time, and we've got a wrestler pretty new. And Yuri Walker will come away and get her world title shot.
Here is your winner, and new All-Star Classic Champion, the Pitbull Walker.
Will get her world title shot at the next Rumble. So at the June Rumble, her and Digital Dogs, the winners here tonight of the Rumble, will get their shots. However, Digital Dogs just became the world champion here tonight. Will he lose that at a pay-per-view event? Will he lose it before then? Like, who knows? But it's almost like he's got a little insurance policy on the world title. But, and don't sleep on the Yuri Walker win here either. She eliminated T. Jones, Jane, and Phoenix, all veterans of our universe. So absolutely crazy. Big congratulations going out to Yuri Walker. We said it'd be the year of the dog, but will the Walker sisters be able to step up and maybe start winning some more titles in their corner? We're definitely going to find out this year. But guys, that is going to do it for the May Rumble here tonight. Huge shout out to all the winners. We've got a brand new men's world champion with Digital Dog, Zach Hamilton, and Vipiro able to defend their titles. Anita T and Sid B able to defend their titles. Almost another big night for them. I mean, could you imagine Anita T already holding 3 title belts and then getting another shot? Like, by winning the junior world title, already earned a shot, but getting another shot, another way to get to the world title. So there are ways to jump the lines and get ahead and jumpstart your career. Will it work? I don't know. You start looking at the ratings, you start looking at the whatever. Hard to tell. But Grayson not made this year. Not yet. So we don't have Grayson made this year. We've got such a influx of wrestlers in the chat. It's hard to say. So definitely have to wait and see. A lot of different other storylines going on right now, but will we see Grayson this year? That's what we'll have to wait and see. But guys, that is going to do it for us here. Remember, when you guys are out in the world, be the leaders out there. Do the things. Don't let other people determine what you or your actions are going to do. So, from all of us here at the Totes My Goats Wrestling Network to all of you guys out there, the special monthly Rumble, this was the first one. There will be more of these, and we will catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace.